That's the middle finger. That's the ring finger. Look at that. And that's the pinky. And this is the thumb. Yeah, my hand is numb doing this deal. Look at the thumb. And look how it matches perfectly in the dark area. Look where it matches right there. Look at the straight cut that you don't see but in the blue part. Look right here. And that's the cylinder thing. Which is he's holding, that hand is holding. Like I say, it's difficult to do the drawing. And that's the hand right there. See? That's what those symbols are. But the geometry is so perfect that they can do it this way. Look, the same way right here. And that's the thumb right there. And that's the symbol thing, the cylinder thing. And that's the cylinder right there. And then you can see another set of hands. Oh, it's incredible. And look how the roundish part of the hand and the cylinder thing. So essentially, this, let me show you with my own hand. This is what people don't understand. This will be this way, and it will be this way too. You can see that the fingers curled over. Then you see a fingernail from grabbing it this way, and this is the thumb going from this way and going from this way, or you can see it right here, and how it cut, pam, 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 like that. And look. And then it comes this way, and the pinky, and it's no one, but it continues like that. And it goes this way too, and it goes that way, and it's straight like that, and like this. It repeats over and over and over. It's insane. It's just insane. And from that, they make faces. From the intercepting lines between the fingers. It's just, like I say, it's insane how this entity, and you can see look at the outlines in the blue part. Look how it goes right here. You can see the cuts of the fingernails. And it repeats. How they call that fractal. And then you can see right here, look at perfectly the fingernail. And then you can see it here and here. And it continues like that. But it goes up and down, side to side. I mean, if you really pay attention to this blue part, the camera is showing it. Look, it's showing right there. A hand. Look. I'm doing it by looking at the camera viewfinder. I mean, it's insane. It's just totally insane. And look, it repeats even bigger fingernails. And you can see it on the clouds. Pam, pam, pam. Oh, it's just, like I say, it's so incredible. You cannot even imagine that this is the code. Look at how the hand, the thumb, look at the thumb. And then you see the cylinder thing right there. And there is another fingernail bigger and smaller and smaller. The same thing, look, it repeats. Then it goes this way. It goes this way, like that. It goes that way, look, right here, it repeats the same freaking hand. And you can see the fingernails. Oh, this is insane, man. I know Mr. Lee wanted me to do the faces, but you need to understand that this is really hands and fingernails and that symbol, the cylinder thing. Yes, there are faces, but they're made out of the intersecting line of this finger. Look at this, is a hand, a black hand right there. Because Lee is a black guy, they show him a black hand, like saying, yeah, we know about you. They got his number. Look. Oh my God, this is just insane, man. And then in the white part, they show the other finger and the symbol in the middle of it, right there. In fact, it's not even like that, it's like this because this is how the deal is gonna be grabbed, like that. It continues in the and look at how then the pointy claw. Look at that. And it gets bigger. I mean, it's just a total trip. The knuckles, they do the knuckles. Oh, there's so many ways they do the same thing. So then you have this freaky looking face here made out with the fingernail. See, that's a fingernail, and then there is another one here with a claw. So they make the eye with the claw deal right there, and that's a finger. It's not really a face, it was always a finger. And look, the other finger is a claw, bang. And they make it even bigger, look at the claw here. And it goes into the blue part on top of that. So you think the shit ends in the white, is no cloud looking. No, those are not clouds, those are projections. And look, there is a face, a pair of eyes, ghostly looking, soft, made out of the fingernail, look. Look at that. Oops. Let me make it better. You can see the reptile pupil. So it's not, they make faces, but really come from fingers. Look, there's another face here, because the geometrical patterns are so perfect. Look, another eye right there. See, they make eyes out of this geometrical pattern. They look like eyes. Of course, we tend to see that. Humans tend to associate things they're familiar with. That's why it's important to know that this is really fingers. Look at this square deal right here, perfectly square, look. That is a fingernail, look. Perfect square. You tell me what kind of cloud can do that, a normal cloud. How would you call that kind of cloud? And then you see a tiny little hand right here. Oops, shoot. Because it's difficult to do drawing with a mouse. Another little hand right there. And it matches what's in the blue that the camera sees and the monitor sees too. Look right there. Look at the fingernail. By looking at the camera, look, I can make the whole, look, it's so visible. The camera, once you take that blue color, I didn't take the whole color completely, I just reduced it to very minimum. But you can see right there, look at the outlines of that fingernails. I mean, it's insane, man, like I say. And then look at these ghostly fingers that are sticking out of, the shadow. Look at that. You see the finger nail from a middle finger, I guess, is really thick. And then that's the claw. Look at the claw. But then the other way is a little hand that goes like this. And then you see the other square in the blue part. I'm not talking about the cloud. This is on the blue part. This is a pain in the ass to do drawings with that. But look at this cloud right here. It's all the same thing. Look, this is a hand that comes out of right here. Look at the thumb. And then he has one finger lifted. And the others are right there. And the pink is right here, and a bluish, soft line. And it's all in the same cylinder thing that comes in the back and does that.